Hey TBP'ers, it's Abby here, and I'm just coming to you with a little quick lesson for the week, and this lesson is called 1 Degree of Change, and it comes to you, brought to you by this cookbook from Standard Process called 1 Degree of Change, and this is their cookbook that they have created for their 21-day purification program. It's called 1 Degree of Change for a reason. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the first paragraph of the book because I think this is a great way to explain what 1 degree of change can actually be and what can it do for us. Because sometimes we think about having to make such big changes and really we just need to make 1 degree of change at a time. So let me read you this first paragraph from this book. Picture an airplane on a flight from one city to another. If the airplane is off course by just 1 degree, that airplane will never make it to its destination. In fact, the airplane could end up hundreds of miles from its intended goal. The 1 degree difference is true for your health as well. When you make 1 degree of change, positive or negative, in your food intake and anything else with your health, that's not part of the book, but when you make 1 degree, positive or negative, your health can take a profoundly different path. Make the choice now to begin each day with a 1 degree of positive change into what you put into your body. So this book is obviously geared for nutrition, which is a huge part of our health. It really is the #1 way to change your health positively or negatively. So if you think about it, the airplane image is just exactly what it is. If you just make 1 small change, that change can set you on a completely different course. We don't have to make huge changes. Just 1 little change over time is going to give you a completely different result. And the thing with preventative medicine, which I consider exercise and fitness and nutrition to be preventative medicine, is that we don't know what we're preventing by making these changes now, by doing these healthy meals and workouts. We don't know what diseases we're preventing in the future. Okay, so it's kind of important to realize that what you do now, you may not ever know, because if you didn't do it now and you ended up getting some disease in the future, it could simply be because you didn't do what you needed to do now. So just making 1 little change. So this week, I challenge you, every day, wake up and think of what's 1 degree, what's 1 little thing that you can do each day. Whether you feel like you need to add in more whole foods into your meal plans, great. Pick 1 whole food, a carrot, and eat that carrot. That's 1 degree of change. Okay? If you have been neglecting that foam roller or stretching, maybe add some stretching into your workout. That's 1 degree of change. You know, just something small is going to have a big impact. And if you do 1 degree of change each day, you're going to add up to a lot of degrees. You know, one of the things that I'll be doing this week is to make sure that I'm listening to an inspirational, motivational podcast while I'm driving. So instead of listening to the music on the radio, I'm going to be listening to an inspirational podcast and learning something, maybe an audiobook, okay? Or listening to a podcast in the morning when I'm drinking my tea instead of browsing around on Facebook, which we all do way too much, you know? So making sure I'm starting my day listening to something inspirational, motivational, and positive. So that's going to be part of my 1 degree of changes. So as you go through this week, what I want you to do is text me or email me any changes that you're making. I want to hear from you guys. That's what this is all about, is send me what you're doing. I want to hold you accountable. So keep me in the loop. Let me know how it's going. And if you want a copy of this book, I can get it for you. I can mail it to you or give it to you in person. And it's a great book to have, a great resource. Those of you who have done the cleanse, the 21-day purification program with me, already probably have a copy of this or some format of this. So anyways, that's this week's little mini lesson. I hope that it makes sense for you guys. If you have any questions, get back to me, let me know. And otherwise, enjoy your 1 degree of change and set your airplane onto a healthy path this week. All right, guys, I'll see you next time and enjoy this mini lesson. Bye.